Just because it's taking time, it doesn't mean it's not working. Everything that's great will take a long time to achieve. In life, no one starts out on the top of the mountain. Let's, for example, go to a story of the gym, right? I was once a beginner in the gym. It was this room still, and I was standing over there. I'm not really going to show you, but I was standing by my mirror, and I was Googling, how long will it take me to see progress and be jacked in the gym? The first answer on Google was 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks. And I was like, shit, I'm going to be jacked in 2 motherfucking weeks. And after those 2 weeks, I realized that my body has not changed like at all, right? And I was like, shit, why is this taking so long? What is there I'm doing wrong? And really, I wasn't doing anything wrong. Okay, sure, I was a newbie. I was new in the gym and I didn't know, the best hypertrophy methods in the whole fucking planet. I was still going to the gym and I was practicing it ritually day in and day out. And now I'm at a point where I have a physique better than, let's say, 95% of men. Which is not, being arrogant or egotistical. It's just true. When you look outside, half the population, or even more, about 65% of Australia is fucking overweight, right? So I'm already better than 65% of the population in physical aspects. And the rest, if they're not overweight, they're probably underweight. And there's not that many people that are actually fit. I've heard I think about 1% of the population can bench 225, and that's mad. But the thing is, no one starts off benching 225 pounds. And if they do, somehow, if they're like Shaquille O'Neal or some shit, then they're not going to appreciate the journey, first off, not even that. And once their progress starts to slow down, they're gonna get driven crazy. I once heard a Zen story on YouTube a couple days ago. Well, not once, then I guess a couple days ago. I heard it and it went like this. Some kid, I don't know, yogi or some shit, I don't know. Let's give him the name John. John went and asked Bob, his master, if I practice Zen, how long will it take me to achieve Zen? And the master said 10 years, and the boy eagerly went and practiced, right? Next day, he came back and said, Master, or Bob, how long will it take me to achieve Zen if I practice Zen and do nothing else? And he was like, well, it's gonna take 20 years, son. And, well, the boy got pissed off, and he went again the next day and asked, how fucking long is it gonna take me, you piece of old shit, to achieve Zen if I practice every day, and that's the only fucking thing I do? See, the boy's mistake, before I tell you the answer of the master, is that he is too focused on the end result and not actually the autistic steps that it's gonna take to get there. Currently, as we're recording this video, I have 93 subscribers. That's not gonna stop me from trying to convey my message in the best way possible, and that's not going to stop me from spending hours on end on one single fucking thumbnail. Last night I was 30, 40, 55 minutes or some shit just on yesterday's thumbnail. So if you click on my channel and you obviously subscribe and you look at yesterday's thumbnail, I spent 55 minutes just thinking of that thumbnail, because it's a creative task and it takes a bit. And anyway, so the master said, if you practice this thing every day and that's the only thing you do, it's gonna take you 30 years. And the boy got really fucking pissed off. He was like, what the fuck? It's gonna take me 30 years? Motherfucker, I ain't waiting 30 years. And then the master said to him that, oh boy, you naughty little cunt. You should be focusing on the journey and not on the result. Because the result will be achieved if you step up in the autistic steps. You if you're focusing on the end result or not, are still going to have to take the same steps as the guy who's focusing on the journey. But you know what the difference between the person focusing on the journey and the person that's focusing on the end result is going to be? The person that is focusing on the end result, the 1 million subscribers or the 10 million subscribers or even 100,000, 1,000, is going to be that the guy that's focusing on the journey, focusing on the autistic steps, making videos, trying to improving his speaking, improving his camera eye contact, is gonna enjoy the process a lot better than the person that is just, I need to achieve 1 million followers and subscribers. I once had a dream, maybe 3 months back when I first started YouTube, that I have 700,000 subscribers or some shit in one night. And that dream, oh my God, it was one of the most vivid dreams of my life. And once I woke up, I was first off pissed off because, I uploaded a video and it only got like 3 views by the morning. But now that it just happens a lot to me, I don't get the views that are up there. I convey beautiful messages which I want the whole entire world to hear, and I believe everyone can benefit from them, but it just doesn't get to the people. But what if I keep going forever? What if I never stop? What if I do everything that I'm supposed to do day in and day out without expecting a huge result? I'm obviously going to achieve it. Because even though I don't expect result, it doesn't mean I'm not going to get it. Because I'm taking those autistic steps to achieve my zen or whatever I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to achieve, the 1 million or 100,000 or even 1,000, 100 subscribers, right? And I'm still not there yet. I was pissed off at the beginning of my journey, but I realized I have to come to terms with myself and realize that everything that is great is going to take a while. If you got to there in one day, you're not going to appreciate the result and look back at the journey and appreciate it like you would if it took you 1 year, 2 years. But trust me, in the route of entrepreneurship, it takes a lot less long than a fucking PhD, right? I'm going to conclude the message with this. A doctor studies 10 years or some shit, or even let's say 20 years, including high school. That is a lot of motherfucking years that he's just wasting. Sorry, no, maybe, I don't know. Doctors are needed and I love them. But he's just studying day in and day out, not even guaranteed that he's gonna become a doctor. So just realize that even if your parents told you to get an education, that's going to take a long ass time as well. So you might as well pursue the journey that you want to pursue right now and focus on the journey and not on the motherfucking result. See you later.